The Port of Baltimore is ranked #1 in the nation for importing cars, farm and construction machinery, and sugar. News4JAX reporter Marilyn Parker is looking at the perspective of ship pilots and went to South Georgia, home to another of our local ports.
So we can't come to Brunswick, talk about ships and ports without mentioning when the Golden Ray capsized. It happened right in these waters, but it didn't have anything to do with the bridge. But we spoke with a maritime consultant who gave us some insight as to what it's like navigating those huge ships in these ports. Drone 4 flew near a cargo ship that just went under the Sidney Lanier Bridge in Brunswick. It's a relief to see, considering a tragedy in Baltimore this morning. Video shows a cargo ship, the dolly, lose power. The lights go on and off before the ship crashes into the Francis Scott Key Bridge, bringing it down. You know, between pilots and everyone who works on those ships and in the ports, how are they feeling today?
I'm sure everyone's devastated, and as professionals, we do our level best to make sure that things like this don't happen.
Marine consultant Paul Ferran is a first responder in these types of incidents. He was called when the Golden Ray tipped over in Brunswick. Is it dangerous navigating ships in ports?
Shipping is inherently dangerous. It's a challenge maneuvering a vessel like that under the best of circumstances.
Synergy Marine Group, who manages the dolly, confirmed the ship hit the pillar while under the command of one or more pilots who are local specialists that help guide ships safely into ports. We tried speaking with local Brunswick pilots about their feelings of what happened and what their role is in getting ships through the ports, but they didn't want to comment. The Brunswick port is a busy one. You can see 2 ships resting right now. Georgia Port says Brunswick Port pilots safely navigated over 600 vessels in a fiscal year 2023, and they used tugs for assistance when needed. Would tugboats have made a difference in Baltimore?
When you have assist tugs, that's kind of like providing another engine and another rudder to help maneuver the ship safely to get out of harm's way.
And I heard you say, you know, with a pilot or not, it's hard. So is there any protocol for when a vessel that size is going under a bridge?
Yes, don't hit it.
The consultant says he can see tugboats becoming mandatory for ports or incidents like what we saw in Baltimore. And he also says that you could have 100 pilots, but if a vessel loses power, there's nothing that they could do to stop an incident like what we saw in Baltimore. Tom?
Marilyn, the question now is about the Port of Brunswick. Could it see more shipping because of what happened in Baltimore?
Well, a source tells News4JAX that customers have reached out to the Georgia Port Authority regarding an interim solution for cargo, and that cargo could include roll-on and roll-off cargo. So that includes cars, trucks, tractors, and that would be served at the Port of Brunswick.
Now, what about Savannah and its safety record, Marilyn?
Yes, well, GPA also let us know that they have an excellent training or an excellent process when it comes to bringing those ships in. They do 45 ships a week and 2,000 ships in fiscal year 2023. And because of the port, they have what's called a daylight only transit for safety. So they only operate in daylight, and they use 2 to 3 tugs, again, like we mentioned in that story.
Marilyn Parker reporting to us live. Thank you, Marilyn.